Browns ended the drought. They qualified for the NFL playoffs for the first time since 2002. It sure wasn't a thing of beauty, but in the NFL there are no style points. The Browns did what they needed to do. They beat the Steelers to make the NFL playoffs. It sets up a rematch with those same Steelers Sunday night in the playoffs in Pittsburgh. The Steelers rested a number of big-time players in the regular season finale, but there are some takeaways. The Browns secondary, down a number of players because of COVID, struggled most of the game, and this was with Mason Rudolph and Joshua Dobbs at quarterback. The Browns desperately need Denzel Ward back, or the Steelers with Ben Roethlisberger at QB will pick apart the secondary and expose the matchups he's looking for against the Browns' inexperienced covermen. The Browns also need to get more pressure on the Steelers' quarterback. Dobbs and Rudolph threw for over 300 yards and 2 touchdowns against the Browns' depleted D. Pittsburgh ran the ball 20 times for 85 yards, better than they have in the second half of the regular season, but not great by any means. And Browns rookie linebacker Jacob Phillips played well, running and tackling in space, something the Browns will need more of in the playoffs. Offensively, the Browns ran for almost 200 yards on the Steelers. It's true, the Steelers rested TJ Watt, Cam Hayward, and a couple of other big pieces of that D, but the Browns averaged better than 6 yards a carry, and there is something there they can take advantage of. The short and intermediate passing game was also effective. Baker Mayfield took care of the football and used his legs to beat the Steelers' D at times. Both could be important with Watt and company back on the field for the playoff game. Bottom line is the Browns did what good teams do. They won a game they should have based on what was at stake. They earned the right to be in the playoffs for the first time since 2002. Let's see what the Browns do with this opportunity. And when we talk Cleveland Browns football here on More Sports and Less Levine, we welcome in Dan Labbe, Browns beat reporter on cleveland.com, as well as in the pages of the Plain Dealer. Dan, your takeaways from that game. It's a game the Browns needed to make the playoffs. They did what they needed.
You nailed it. No style points. It's all about win. It was winning in yesterday, and now it's win or go home the rest of the way. Yesterday was a playoff game. And now, Sunday's going to be another playoff game, and there's only one thing that matters. You score at least one more point than the other team. I don't know if Kevin Stefanski was holding some things back, kind of knowing that the Browns could see the Steelers again, knowing he was going against a lot of Steelers backups across the board, including Mason Rudolph. But the Browns did exactly what they needed to do, and they escaped with the win on Sunday. And now we get to really see these two teams go at it for real on Sunday Night Football.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. They put the Browns-Steelers matchup in the prime time spot, the most desirable, if you will, Sunday night at 8:15, which I kind of expected the Browns would get one of the primetime ones playing the Steelers, the Sunday night one, obviously the most impressive one.